Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Coach, these fans have waited for this moment for decades, but playoff football has come to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's 180. Check 45 to mine. I'm coming.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
46. 180. 45. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You got nothing.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. 180. Are you getting ahead? Are you getting ahead?
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And an alley to run. He's got daylight. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 64 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd and short.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mayfield now, and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
I'm on. Double time. You got 3 down. Pistol.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
180. Check 45 to Mike. I got it.
A toss play to Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
No.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Let's put that team on the butt. Flare.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
180. Check.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
180. 45. Brilliant. Check 13.
Following the penalty, Chubb. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Set, 20. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's to the 10. It's caught by OBJ. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go. You tighten up. Watch the safety, Chris. 61. Matchbox light.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 54 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane Ray. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180! Mike, 45. I got one.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield going deep here for Landry. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Browns. 45 yards. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
Complete to Jarvis Landry.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Locke to throw, and an alley to run. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Locke throwing on target to Fan.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Mayfield on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Todd Davis. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Number 53, Mike 53. All right, T, let's check. All right, T, check. Go.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Hey, exit. Now.
2nd and 5 now. Block. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Lock now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Lock now on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So that one will be accepted. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. 51's the line. Hey, tight. Switch it. 17, spill. Hey, orbit. Shoot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First down, Denver.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Clock now on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on second down. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's come. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Richardson on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Get ready.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Mayfield on play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Landry, the intended target. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Now.
They'll try the right side this time, here with Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver 1st. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Set, 8, read. Number 53, Mike 53. Watch the run, watch the run. Shoot.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
JoJo Matson on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
180.
I got you, boy.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Check back 45. Check back 45. Let's go, D. Big serious right here. We got to step.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They run. Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a second and 3. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?